Welcome to another video. It's a very common thing that many of the students in Bangladesh, they don't do very well in the HSC exam, or maybe they haven't got enough grades in O-level or in A-levels, or maybe in the bachelor their CGPA is below 2.5. So it's a common question that is it still possible to study abroad with these grades? Maybe you also have done IELTS exam and your score is maybe 5.5 or maybe 5. So you still want to study abroad. So the question is, can you still do it? Can you still study in Canada, Australia, UK or USA? So today's video is all about that.
Thank you so much for watching and welcome to my channel. Today I have a very special guest. He is Mr. Benjamin Charlton from Study Group. Thank you so much for joining me today.
Thank you for having me here, Khan. It's great to be in Dhaka with you today.
So tell me about Study Group. When was Study Group founded?
So Study Group was founded in the early 90s, initially started in the UK, but over the decades it's spanned across the globe. We have pathway universities across Australia, New Zealand, North America and also the UK, including some Dutch and Irish partners as well. For Bangladeshi students, the same as other students around the world, they're eligible for the Foundation, International Year 1 and Pre-Master programs. The Study Group has the International College based within each of the university campuses. So it's possible for students to start on a Study Group Year 1 course and then lead into Year 2 and 3 of the bachelor degree. In the UK, we've got 7 universities which are in the top 30. So they include Surrey, Sheffield, Leeds, Lancaster, Durham. So we work with a lot of really prestigious universities, some Russell Group universities. So on the UK side, we've got 17 university partners, ranging from those top-ranked to mid-ranked universities. In Canada, we work with Royal Roads, which is quite a popular university as well, and there's a lot of attention on the US partners right now. Charles Stewart in Australia too, yeah. The minimum varies by university. The bare minimum would be 5.0 for a foundation course. For foundation, it's HSC 50%, which would be a sort of benchmark requirement. For the International Year 1, that would be around 60%. And then for students that want to undertake a pre-master program, that would be 3-year bachelor degree in Bangladesh, equating to around about 50% as well.
As we know, there are many high-ranking universities in the UK, and there are also middle-ranking universities in the UK.
Sure.
And there are universities where the tuition fees are maybe £8,000 in a year, and there are universities where it's £18,000 a year. Can you tell the differences?
With the price differentiation, it's generally based on quality or perceived quality according to university rankings. So you'll find that Lancaster, which is 5th in the UK in the 2018 league tables, it charges quite a lot for the foundation. That would be at the higher end. But we do have some of the mid-ranked universities, which again are offering good quality, but at a more reasonable price. Strathclyde would be one that I would suggest that offers excellent quality for a good price. So the business school there is one of the best in the UK. Accounting and finance is ranked number 1 in the UK. But you can get a degree for around about £10,000 on the foundation. September is the main intake, of course, which would be a 9-month foundation course with summer off, leading to September degree course the following year. However, we do have the January intake as well, which would be a 9-month program as well, but with no summer vacation. So for those students, they would start in January and then continue with the degree studies in September. The latest one we have is March, and that's at the University of Sheffield. That's called a fast-track foundation. So it's condensed. You have to study a little bit more, 24 hours per week rather than 20, but it allows students to save a bit of time. For the pre-masters, it's quite variable. We have some which start in September. Others would start in May if they're a shorter pre-master 1-term course.
Is it important for a Bangladeshi student to seek guidance from a counselor like myself, who have partnership with the study group, or is it possible they can apply by themselves?
I would say it's essential to use the support of a partner such as yourself. We see time and time again when students try to do it themselves, they don't have the experience to handle the admission process for one, but most important part is the visa process. Having the expert knowledge of the counsellors within an agency is vital.
So that is the end of the interview. I hope many of your questions have been answered. Let's have a look in a nutshell what we have learned from it. So Study Group is an international education provider. They have many universities, many good ranking universities in the UK, USA, Australia, Canada, and in many countries in Europe. They provide education for students who do not qualify to directly get into the bachelor degree.
Study Group has 17 universities in the UK, 12 universities in the USA, Royal Roads University in Canada, 6 universities and colleges in Australia, 2 universities in New Zealand, and many universities in Netherlands and in some other countries in Europe.
So in these universities, you can get into foundation programs or international year 1 program or pre-masters program. Foundation programs are for students who have got really low scores in the HSC exam or in O levels, and they don't have good scores in the IELTS either. So they can get into these foundation programs, which is an intense program, and after 1 year they can get directly into the bachelor program. If you do not qualify to get directly into the bachelor, but you have reasonable enough score to get into the international year 1 program, you can do that, and after completing the program you can go into the second year of the bachelor, so you don't lose any time. So that's a very good option, very good option for students also. The main intake of these universities are in September, but there are many other intakes, like you can start your course in January, March or May. It depends on the universities and the country.
I wanted to show you, if you do not qualify to get direct entry into the bachelor or masters, you still have an option. You can do the foundation and progress to the bachelor or masters and finish your degrees. But it's always better to have enough grades to get directly into this bachelor or masters program, because it's gonna save you money and time. So you should definitely try to get good results in your bachelor or in your O-level or A-levels or HSC exam, and have good scores in IELTS exam and get directly into bachelor.
So if you want to study in any of these universities or in any other universities in Canada, UK, USA or in Australia, I can help you with your admission and help you with your visa application. I am authorized representative of many universities across the world, and I do not charge anything to my students. I offer professional guidance. I will help you with your application, I will help you with your admission, I will help you with your visa application. You have complete flexibility to choose your university. I can provide you counseling over the internet, like a Skype interview, or I can provide you counseling in the offices. I've got 2 offices in Dhaka. One is in Mirpur, one is in Gulshan. So feel free to contact me, and I will happily try to help you as much as I can.
Thank you so much again for watching my video, and I'll see you next time.